Hey KS2, so welcome back for another week of art with me. This week we are going to become Speedy Sketchers. So Speedy Sketching, what is it? Why are we doing it this week? So I'll tell you. Speedy Sketching is just drawing very, very fast. In fact, you're going to be drawing in 30 seconds. So before we start the activity, we're going to make sure we have everything we need. So I'm going to talk you through it. First of all, you need a piece of paper. It doesn't matter what type of paper it is, so long as it's plain. You might want to use a felt tip, jazz things up a bit with a bit of colour, a biro, some colouring pencils if you have them, and of course a normal pencil is absolutely fine. Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes to make sure you've got everything you need. So pause the video and come back when you're done. Fab, so you got everything you need to get yourself started. Amazing, well done guys. So next bit, I'm going to explain what you're going to be doing. So the fun part is that I'm going to be sending you on an adventure. Now, that adventure might be a bit different for some of you, depending whether you're at school or whether you're at home. So for those of you that are at school, you're going to go out to the playground. You're going to pick one interesting place that you'd like to explore. And then when you're out there, for every 10 steps you take, you're going to stop. And you're going to draw for 30 seconds. So you're going to draw whatever you see in front of you. So that might be a leaf, a twig, a line that's stretching across the playground. It might be some of the track lines. It might be the basketball hoop. I don't know. I'm going to leave that choice entirely up to you. The other thing that you might want to do is, in order for you to make sure that your drawings are are either exactly on 30 seconds or just a bit under or just a bit over, you might want someone next to you to make sure that you're drawing in the correct time. So that means counting. Or you can just count in your head. It's entirely up to you. Now, for those of you that are at home, there's two ways you can do this. So you can pick one area of interest of your house or your flat that you really love spending time in. So for me, it might be sitting on the sofa, reading my book. So I might sit on the sofa, or I might look outside of my window and pick a couple of things from there. Or if you haven't been on your daily walk yet with your family, then you might want to take a stroll outside with your parent or guardian. And if you're doing that, as I've explained for the children who are at school, you're going to do exactly the same thing. So for every 10 steps you take, you're going to stop. You're going to draw for 30 seconds, and then you're going to carry on walking for 10 steps. And the journey goes on and on. Now, I have actually taken the time out of my weekend this week to join in with the activity as well, to see how it works, getting the rhythm of explaining things. Okay, so behind me, and I'm just going to move the camera so you can see it properly. So this is my drawing here. Okay. So you can just see the objects that I have decided to focus on in this drawing. So I'm going to bring it a bit closer so you can see. So I'm going to give you a minute to have a look at the picture and pick out the objects that you can see within it. So pause the video for 1 minute, have a think with you guys, with everyone in your class, and pause the video. I mean, come back to the video. Amazing. So you already picked out that there's a couple of chimneys, there's a leaf. I've drawn a cloud here. That might have been a bit more tricky to pick out. This one was a smashed up conker. And this is the sun. Okay, so you notice that I've decided to use all blues and greens. Why do you think that is, I wonder? So I'm just going to move the camera back while I'm talking. Amazing. So why do you think I've chosen to use all similar colours? Think about what you could do. Could you do the same? See what colours and marks it brings out in your artwork. And the whole point of this is for you to fill up your entire page so that reflects your journey. Now, I'm going to leave you to get started. So pause the video, go on your adventure, and let's see what comes out in your drawings. And remember guys, when you have finished, whether you're at home or whether you're at school, make sure you show these in your class meetings. Gives them something to talk about, okay? Now enjoy the activity and I will see you next week. Bye Key Stage 2.